This has been a very pleasant 2 weeks for us. We've enjoyed ourselves immensely before some wonderful audiences. We love London, we love the Palladium, we love you all, and thank you very much.
We had planned a trip to Japan, but it just seemed too much to do, too tight. I have to get back here the 21st for the Queen's Jubilee, which I may tell you is going to be a massive production. Lord Grade was over here for tea the other day, and he's telling me the cast he has, I don't know how he's going to get them all on the stage, but get the show over before dawn, because every important person, practically, that I've ever heard of is in the show. Bob Hope is going to be the compere, but I don't think he can stay on his feet that long. I'll probably have to help him out. It's going to be a big show. They're going to raise an awful lot of money, and from the show, they will tape a television show, which will be seen all over England, be seen all over the United States, and, in fact, internationally.
This is the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite.
Good evening. Der Bingo, the Groner, Old Dad, Bing. Harry Lillis Crosby is dead. It happened in Madrid, Spain. He was playing golf with 3 Spanish champions at a club outside town. When the 17th hole, he was stricken, apparently a heart attack. By the time they got him to the hospital, Bing Crosby was dead. He was 73. He was getting a little rest at the favorite sport of his after appearances in London. His wife had flown on back to their California home.
Tonight, the Palladium is packed with an audience eagerly anticipating the arrival of the royal party. Meanwhile, they listen to a selection of music dedicated to the late Bing Crosby, who should have been among the many stars appearing in this very special Royal Variety Gala. The 2 men most responsible for the gala step forward to greet the Queen, Lord Delfont and Lord Grey. She moves along the line, say hello to Louis Benjamin, Managing Director of the Palladium, and Reg Swinson, the Secretary of the fund that will most benefit from tonight's charity, the Entertainment Artist Benevolent Fund. And so to a very proud lady tonight, Mrs. Olga Grey, 90 years old, and the mother of Lord Delfont and Lord Grey. She hands the Queen a bouquet designed by Joe Upton of gardenias, orchids, freesias, lilies of the valley, and dotted with minuet roses. And so the audience rise to greet Her Majesty on this very special night. Tonight's show will be seen not just in this country, but right across America. So who better to compare it than the man who is introduced quite simply as, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here, ladies and gentlemen, for this wonderful, glamorous night. America salutes the Queen. And what a show I think we have for you. No, I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to be here. I flew over on the Concorde, and I'm delighted to be anywhere. Now, it's fun to fly a Concorde. You get up in the air, then try to guess where you'll be allowed to land. But it's an incredible plane. But it's an incredible plane. It's so fast, it doesn't have a washroom. It really is fast. I pinched the stewardess in New York and got my face slapped in London. Now, the Concorde is amazing. Unbelievable as it seems, by the time your cab gets you from the airport to your hotel in London, your luggage is back in New York.
You've sent so many great people over to the States, like Petula Clark and the Beatles, Tom Jones, Engelbert Humperdinck, Olivia Newton-John, all those people, and all you get back is me and the McDonald's restaurants. Not a very good shake, I don't think. Should do better. I had a wonderful trip over. I came on the new Concorde. What an airplane that is. What an aircraft. What I can't understand why the United States authorities are being so sticky about the plane landing there. You would think a nation that had been accustomed to about 14 or 15 years of hard rock could stand the noise of one airplane once a day without really getting traumatic about it, you know?
I watch the seasons come and go, and I have seen them all. The sunshine turning into snow, and the summer into fall. In early spring, when I was young, the song of life was boldly sung. Instead of walking, I would run, and life had begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Little did us a great favor. He filled in for a man that was supposed to be here with us, a man that meant an awful lot to me and an awful lot to the world, my partner in the road pictures, probably the greatest entertainer that we've ever had. And tonight, there's a gal sitting in the audience that I think should take a bow. She came to see the show, and I just think she's a courageous gal, Miss Kathy Crosby. There she is. I'd like to have Harry get up and take a bow. Harry Crosby, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
For the audience here, the show is over. But for those backstage, there is still more to come. Perhaps their just reward for giving so freely of their time and talent. A chance for them to meet the royal family and to be thanked personally for their contribution to this evening. Thank you to the Muppets, to Jim Henson, the hairy one, known to you as Kermit the Frog, And Frank Oz is Piggy. Thank you to Pam Ayres, who is no stranger to the palace, she tells me. She said when she was a little girl, she used to peek through at the palace from behind her father's uniform when he was Sergeant Stan Ayres of the Guards on sentry duty outside Buckingham Palace. Thank you to Alan King, his third Royal Command performance. A chance too to see that beautiful tiara the Queen is wearing, which once belonged to her grandmother, Queen Mary, and now adorns the head of probably the most famous grandmother in the world. Thanks to Julie Andrews, whom Lord Great introduced as our Julie, and thanks to Nureyev from Prince Charles, and thanks to Shirley MacLaine. In the background, Yoko Morishita, the little ballet dancer who came specially from Japan. Thank you too to Gary Smith and to Dwight Hemian, the producers and director of the show, together with Robert Nesbitt, one of our famous stage producers. And as the royal family continue their word of thanks to the cast, so we have sadly to bid you farewell. This is Shaw Taylor saying thank you for joining us and good night from this very special Silver Jubilee Royal Variety Gala at the Palladium.